Welcome to Union Memorial School. Here is a quick rundown on using PBIS at UMS. So what is PBIS? PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Intervention Support, a universal behavior support for all students. Punishing students for misbehaving typically does not help them learn to behave differently. Instead, adults should be trained to be responsive rather than reactive. To support this system, we have 3 umbrella school rules: be safe, be kind, and do your best. Each classroom is designed to have student voice and choice by discussing expectations through discovery and modeling. These school rules are pointed out daily throughout the building. Let's look a little deeper on what it means to be expected and follow a school rule. We will take the cafeteria as an example. Under Do Your Best, it is stated to have a 0 to 2 level voice. Having this common volume helps students do their best when sitting and talking with their friends at the lunch table. At UMS, we use this universal voice level chart for students to recognize throughout the building. So how does one recognize someone following the expected behavior? We use universal language to support the acknowledgement of positive behavior. It is our goal to acknowledge 4 expected behaviors for every 1 unexpected behavior. So let's try it out. Sylvie got her lunch and sat down with her feet under the table. She was talking to her friend next to her. What will you say? Sylvie, I noticed you were being safe by having your bottom on the bench and feet facing front. Or, Sylvie, I noticed you were being kind by having a level 2 voice while talking to your friends. To reinforce and encourage positive behavior, we have a visual reminder called champions. These are given simultaneously while using the universal language. These champions go on a child's wrist and are collected in a class bin. This class bin is then put into a school-wide bin. When the class bin is full, students use voice and choice to vote on a small class celebration, like a special read aloud, visit from the principal, or even nap time. When this celebration occurs, this bin gets transferred into the school-wide bins to show that we are working for a common goal using the expected rules. When those bins are filled, we have a school-wide celebration like movie day or midnight dance party. Most importantly, to keep the cycle going, you can find clean wash bins that are located in Office 17. To find more information or anything to do with PBIS at UMS, check out SharePoint. Here you will find forms, lesson plans, other items like expectations and staff handbook, and a place for our universal signage. You will also find voice level charts and videos. It is important to understand that this is a universal system that we can support all students and find information to help students who may need more support. In the PBIS staff handbook, you will find some important flowcharts to help understanding expected and levels of unexpected behavior. We're going to give a chance to solve this next problem. Sylvie was eager to talk to her friends in the lunchroom. Unfortunately, her friends were in another class, which is at a different table. Sylvie began to yell across the table to her friend about playing outside for recess. An adult goes over and reminds Sylvie of the cafeteria rules of a 0 to 2 level voice. Sylvie then continued to yell across to her friends after the verbal warning. The teacher then moved her seat to the other end of the table. Sylvie continued to yell even louder. What's next? So you tried some toolbox tools. and it has continued. This is where we use a student support form. This now calls for the form to track data and help process behavior in the case that the teacher of the student calls a behavior meeting. These are to be used for data, not for punishment. Too much information? Need more time to process? Take a look at SharePoint. The champions can be found in Office 17. If you want to know more about PBIS in Vermont, you can go to pbisvt.org.
Everyone gotta change your expectation. Classroom teachers all join together. You won't have them kids forever. Be their cheerleader and throw them a band. Together we must take a positive stand. We need to focus on social growth too, but it won't just be up to you. The tiers are layered and we'll work as one. Together let's get that emotional healing done. Be patient through the changes and support each other, cause we're all invested in one another. We out.